Hey everybody, we are back today with our exercise. We have 5 movements and they're all going to be on the ground and using a band. Okay, so anchor this band at a lower point. If it's really high, it's going to be harder to do these. Make it so you can get a decent amount of resistance, right? So if you need to double up on that band loop or use that heavier resistance, go ahead and do so. Set that up and let's get started. Okay, so to make this like a full workout, you can go through this series of 5 exercises like 4 or 5 times with the reps that we're going to do. You can make it a timed event, right? If you want to set like, okay, I got 20 minutes to do this workout, do that 20 minutes, see how fast you can go through this and how many times you can get through these 5 exercises, okay? So you can switch up the conditions that we're doing it to make it a little harder or a little easier, okay? Let's get started. Our first one, we're going to be doing a sit-up with a curl, okay? So we face our band, we plant our feet, and we're going to grab and we're going to put our elbows on top of our knees here, okay? So this band is actually going to help us for the sit-up portion, and then we're going to do a curl once we get to the top, okay? So we're laying back here. We're here as we come up. Our elbows are drifting up our leg here. So we're using this tension to almost pull us up, an assisted sit-up. And then from here, our arms will be extended. We bring this band to our forehead and back, and then we sit and we lay back down. Okay, we're up, curl, sit up, curl, sit up, curl. Okay, and so you can go for anywhere to like 15 to 20 reps on each of these. Okay, and you could decide. You can go through it and see if 15 is too easy or 15 is just right. Okay, you can also increase the resistance by scooting back or lessen the resistance by moving forward. Okay, so that's our first one. We have our sit up to curl. Our next one, we're going to be doing a crunch to a tricep extension. So instead of facing it, now we're going to face away and we go on to our back. Okay, so we're sitting down, have this same grip here, planting our feet, and we're walking away. Okay, from here we're going to kind of be nice and tight with our elbows to our side. Arms aren't extended yet, so we have this arm curled in, elbows tight to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to crunch up, and then we extend towards our knees. So it's not that full sit-up. Remember, this crunch is holding in, we come up a few inches, and we extend our arms, and we come back. Extend our arms, come back. So my elbows are staying close to my rib cage the entire time. Same thing here. Let's go about 15 to 20 reps. Nice and tight. Crunch, extend. Crunch, extend. Crunch, extend. Okay? So that's our crunch to our tricep extension. Our next one, we're going to be doing a starfish and a row combined. Okay? So we've been working the starfish more frequently the last few weeks. And so remember what that is we're on our elbow and we're on our knee here. Okay, face you to show you to start. On the knee, on the elbow, we're extending. Our knees come apart, we drive our hips up, and we're not bent, remember. So we're not here coming up, we're extended, we're straight line, driving our knee into that floor, pressing away with our arms. Okay, so once again, we're here, we're up and extending, just like this. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to face the band position, so we're going to be at a 90-degree angle. The band's coming straight at us. We're going to be perpendicular, okay? We're here. What we're going to do is we're going to come up. Arms are going to be extended at first. We're going to come up and we're going to row. As we extend, we come back down. Row and straight. 2, 3, okay? So we're driving our elbows straight back. This top leg is lifting every time. We're driving our hips up and we're bringing our hips forward. And we come back down. So when we come back down, our hips actually travel back. So now we're in this bent position. Arms are extended. Come through, row, and starfish. Boom. 15 to 20 per side. Once we do on that side, we just switch hands, switch ways. Same deal. Okay. That's our starfish and row. Our next one, we're going to do a single leg glute bridge with a frontal raise. Okay, so this one we're going to be facing our anchor point again here. You might not need as much resistance on this one. So if you double up on that band, you can let one of them go. And then if you need to find a good intermediary resistance, you can wrap your hands around that band as needed, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lie down here. We're gonna plant one of our legs inside this band, right? So you see how this band is, we have it decently far apart. We're gonna plant our leg. The other leg's gonna come through here. Okay, we're on our back. Arms are down. We're gonna extend our hips and we're gonna front raise up. As we come down, the arms retract. We come up, arms go back up. Okay, so basically all we're doing is like a frontal raise. We're bringing this over our forehead and we're extending our hips with that single leg glute bridge, okay? Down here. Once you do your 15 to 20, you're just gonna go ahead, switch legs. Other one comes up and through. Make sure our butt's close, or our foot's close to our butt. We don't want to do it from out here. A lot harder. So we can plant the toes, then we plant the heel. Now we can come up a lot higher. So get that heel close to your butt, okay? 15 to 20, that's our single leg glute bridge with the frontal raise. And our last one, we're doing a plank to an overhead press, okay? We can choose to keep that single band or the double band. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna face away from the anchor point, okay? We're gonna hold this in a very specific manner, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna grip with our thumb pointed in and our four fingers like this. So just like this, and it has to be on the outside of your arm, right? So for like this, it's gonna be a lot harder if it's inside. So make sure we just slip the four fingers in here, our thumb stays out, we turn it on the outside of our body, okay? From here, we're just gonna come into our plank position, okay? We go down, and we're just gonna go on the forearm with one arm, okay? We might need to spread our legs a bit more, have a wider base, because it's gonna be a fairly difficult one. If these are really close together, this is gonna be so hard to not turn and come up on this arm, okay? So legs are spread, we plant, we're pushing away from the ground with our stationary arm. From here, we're pressing overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, okay? That's a big challenge. Make sure our arm stays on the outside, and we're just pressing from here straight overhead, okay? Keeping that plank position, we got 15 to 20 reps there, and then you're all done, okay? So once again, you can do the time trial, you can go through that 4 to 5 times, whatever you have available for the day. Good luck, and we'll see you next time.